Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts and to the US campaign, where we are continuing to try and make a dent on the Italian fleet, but it's not going particularly well. 1.6 is out. This campaign cannot be updated to 1.6. It will get deleted if I try and do that. So we're stuck on 1.5.1.6, but the Dreadnought Improvement Project has been updated and is out for 1.6, or at least the initial release is. Was actually relatively painless to port everything over because I mostly ignored the changes that 1.6 made for any of the modded files, and that seems to have worked fine, apart from one thing, which is that things are supremely expensive now. And that is due to the base of the hull. Like the hull in there, like I jumped in a 50,000 ton dreadnought, like late era dreadnought, 1920s, was costing 7 billion, which is a bit of an adjustment. Now, given that money is often not much of an object late game, I'm not hugely sad about the base cost of hulls going up. I just think it's a little bit on the steep side, so I will be looking to adjust that, but I'll just wait until there's inevitably a patch. But the main thing is I can't figure out what exactly they did to do that, because it's not obvious from looking at text files. Oh, hey, they just upped that parameter by a factor of 7. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what they did. And until I figure out what they did, I can't change it. Because I thought that the hull, just the bulk, was a little bit too heavy, particularly on the late game ships. And I did adjust it at one point, but I genuinely now cannot remember how it is adjusted. So please bear with me while I figure that out, and I get the balance back to a point where it's decent. Because I'm not currently playing a campaign on 1.6, feedback is greatly appreciated. So if you're watching this and you're playing on DIP and you're playing on the 1.6 version of Dreadnoughts, please send feedback either through the forum, Game Labs forums, through YouTube comments, through my Discord, or through Nexus mods. All good. Alright, we also have a convoy defense. Should be fine. We've got a name ship, the Haytor. Remember, name ships. You can name a ship. Doesn't just count for the US campaign. Will count for future campaigns as well, where there's probably going to be a greater proportion of named ships to unnamed ships, because yeah, we're not going to have US shipyards go brr. I don't know what the next campaign is going to be, but mainly because I know this war with Italy is going to take forever. Literally forever. This is going to be extremely long fight, simply because of the number of ships the Italians have. I'm going to be fighting something every single turn. Some of it is not very good. These look a little bit more modern, which is helpful, but a lot of it is quite modern, and they have an enormous economy, so they can just pump out more and more ships. So yeah, we're just going to have to fight and win and prevail. I should really play Command and Conquer Remastered or something at some point. Right. Fantastic soundtrack that will immediately get me banned from... well, not banned, but basically any music on YouTube is impossible. If I leave the Dreadnought soundtrack on, for instance, which actually you've got a great soundtrack, Dreadnoughts. Yeah. Instantly it'll say, hey, copyright. And the way YouTube works with the copyright, if you're a creator anyway, is you can challenge it, but it usually takes a few weeks for a challenge to go through from your end, and in the meantime it gets deprioritized, and all the money that you would be making on the video you don't get. In theory you get it back if the video you succeed on your appeal, but basically your video ends up in limbo for like a month, which obviously kills the video, so that's no good. So yeah, better to just remove any music that gets tagged, even if it's tagged erroneously. Especially Brits complain about that, because like, he owns the rights to Diggy Diggy Hole. Like, he owns the rights to that song, the original version, but of course, because there's a cover, it gets tagged. Similarly, if you put classical music in, like the Trombone Champ stuff, that often gets flagged. Like, so if I try and put the US National Anthem, which is a recording I made with of royalty-free music using a pretend trombone, YouTube's like, no, you're clearly a professional orchestra. you're the, which one was it? It said it was a big orchestra as well. It was like I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was an American orchestra, East Coast, but I don't remember which one. That it said it was like Naxos label. It's like, yeah, this is clearly a full orchestra playing. Like, it's just me on a pretend synth trombone playing it badly. So silly. Right, that cruiser just seems to be staying away, scared by our mighty transports. Although, to be fair, we have put guns on them, so maybe not. So I guess we'll just head back to the map in a couple of minutes. Oh, balls. Or I could mess up the division system. That's always fun. Here we go. Other things with 1.6 I find very confusing. This has been removed. This button. Not quite sure why. I don't use it often, but I do use it sometimes. Seems a bit weird to just take it away. It's particularly handy if you've got an allied ship that you don't want to micromanage and you don't care about, and you're just like, yeah, you do whatever you want. So yeah, that I found very curious. Very curious. Right, tell you what, I'll see you on the post-battle results screen. There we go. Fantastic. Right, back to the map. Well. Luigi has been fired and replaced by Giuseppe. Excellent. Let's actually have a look at what's happened. I could actually use a bit of money. Let's go for the middle one, because I don't want to increase unrest, but I will appreciate a few turns worth of funding. But, oh, what do we got here? Vermont and Kansas, why are you on your own? Along with the Panda and this thing, which I'll probably try and get sunk. Okay, and then we've got the Nicello class. Alright. Well, I'm game. The other thing, of course, is now 1.6 and Dip 2 are out. I can get to work on a ship pack. And so can you, you aspiring shipbuilders. If you haven't already, join my Discord. There's a link in the video description. Head to the Dreadnought Improvement Project section, and there's a channel called Dip Ship Pack. If you head in there, there are instructions on what you need to do to submit ships for the ship pack. And it's not complicated. Make ships. Fucking this thing. So this is exactly where I would use the AI control, because I don't care about this ship at all. It is funny to see it, though, next to a standard, which again is not a particularly modern design, but it's more modern than that thing. You check on my battleships though; they should be with the invasion fleet, not here chilling. Right, Panda, get up to full speed, would you? So look at this battleship. It's not bad looking, at any rate. Just think it's a bit outgunned. Is it you to follow Panda? Panda's probably going to take point on this. It hits on light cruiser? Yeah, it must be. It's got a smoke screen. Should get a flooding hit though. Gone. Just, of course, just in case they fired some torps. Battering away. Hmm, 10-inch guns. And are attracting a lot of attention. Let's not get too close then. Slowly wear them down. Eliminate the smaller ships. Leave that battleship nice and vulnerable. Here it is. Ooh, it does have armour. Fancy armour too. Modern one. Hey, so they said something not terrible. Only Mark III guns though. Have Italy just not been keeping up with the big gun techs? Right. You lot. Split up. Detach. Smoke. Aggressive. Smoke. Withdraw. Withdraw. Smoke. Right, 2638. Oh, I'm not interested in that. More interested in killing an old armed cruiser. Oh, I lost the destroyer. Greek destroyer though, so an older one. Here's Bonaventura. Flooding. Oh, she fires. Come on. Probably going to take a torpedo here. I mean, that heavy cruiser has been destroyed as a... Oh, it's a dud. Mont, you are lucky. You are very lucky. Range. They're getting hit from 3 directions at once. Come on, surely you can finish them off. No, why did you switch to HE at the last second? The wreck. Oof. Okay. Right. Good job by Kansas and Vermont there. Okay. Oh, Jesus, don't give me a break. This time, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 battleships, 2 battle cruisers, and the usual assortment of light ships. Against, oh gosh, got a few name ships in here. This is mostly the battlecruisers, Lexingtons, Essexes, and Midways. But we also have the Rhode Island and Wisconsin in here as well. Okay. Okay, that took a while. Okay, so we have 11 Campbell ships to their 6. But they have all the light ships in the world. Right, Wisconsin and whichever division this is. You can just form one big division, and then you two can form another one. And then have 2. Ooh, turn. Torpedoes on. No, not AI on. Torpedo on. Torpedo on. Avoid off. Little kiss. Right. What are we looking at? Yeah, again, dreadnoughts. Although that is a lovely looking dreadnought. I like that. All the same? All the same. This will be the battle cruiser. Ooh. Triples. And those, that turret type. Quite like that too. Well, the Italians are building nice looking ships at the very least. Right. Division of 5. Main guns on their lead battleship, please. Main belt pen? Bloody hell. Are they zero armor ships? Must be, because that's high explosive coming in. Well, they're kind of recovered. They're not in range of 5-inch guns yet. 5 inches can reach out to only about 14 kilometres or so. Something over there. Get him hammered. Oh, it's sunk. Whatever that is. Oh, that was a battleship. Oh, very good. Right. Next battleship. Engage. Just with your primaries. That is going poorly for that squadron, I would say. Right, time to turn back. Vigilant and Rhode Island having a bit of a discussion. Oh, you're firing a destroyer for some reason. That battleship, please. Battleship down. Whoa, where are you going, Wisconsin? Getting a little bit too friendly with those destroyers. Five inches opening up on them. And this is, even though we are causing an awful lot of damage here, this is barely going to cause a scratch to the Italian fleet numbers. It is, however, going to let me level up my crews, I suppose. Those ships that don't have a veteran crew soon will. Yeah, that's not terrible. armour scheme. It's just... oh, excuse me. Ill-timed sneeze. Yeah, it's not very high quality. It's only equip 1. Oh, and it just exploded. Right as I clicked off it. Oh my god! Zaeren getting absolutely annihilated there. Yeah, they're starting to now look a little bit thin on the ground. Fuck me. Sorry, clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, these old armoured cruisers. Just enough armour to activate the shells. Oh. Still ships left apparently, but I don't know where they are. A couple destroyers, is it? I think we got all the capital ships. Yeah, I'm just going to end. No point chasing down a destroyer. So, 4 battleships, 2 battlecruisers, 9 heavies. A few light cruisers got away, a few destroyers got away, but there's more where they came from. Pandemic Ice leading the damage table. The Legend not far behind. We've got Sherlock. And then a few others. Right. Good. Can I see the politics screen now? Okie dokie. Right, finally. Okay, their economy is shrinking. This is good. This is very good. We've got them down to 37 battleships. Yay, we nearly outnumber them. We outnumber them in battle cruisers at least. 112 heavies, 217 lights, 335 destroyers. So they've still got an absolute ton of stuff. Like, masses. But look at the total fleet tonnage. They have 6.9 million and we have 5.4. So it's actually a little bit more even than the ship count would tell you. Which means that a lot of this might be not as good as the rest. Still though. I mean, look at everyone else with vaguely sensible numbers. Britain, 16 capital ships, 94 ships total. Austria-Hungary, 6 capital ships, just under 60 total. Japan, 2 to 16. Okay, to be fair, these guys, their economy's completely ruined, but look at poor old Soviets. They're at war with us as well. Is the army actually doing anything? I haven't checked on the army. They might be. Yes, they are. They're pushing on Uganda with an advantage in numbers, and we're pushing on Eritrea with a pretty big advantage in numbers. So maybe we can make some progress on the ground. Pushing central Russia? Oh, amazing! Because the Soviet army logistics is terrible at 1%. If we take central Russia, that's got oil. Yes. And that'll mean we just need to take Estonia and northern Russia, and then Russia will disappear forever. We will have defeated communism. What did the Italians turn into? They're now centre party democracy. That's going to make their economy even better. Right. No, we just need to keep up on them. Keep up on them. Keep sinking their stuff. What's this naval invasion at? Yeah. Oh, what? 42%. With 2 million tons. It's because of these ships here. Oh, I hate the naval invasion logic so much. But that's going into the realms of code mods, which is not something I am ready to do just yet. I kind of want the game to settle down for a bit. Right, Ranger. Ranger can blow up a couple of heavy cruisers. Poor old Rocket. Getting any fights. Still there, keeping an eye on the French, I assume. Right. Let's go. Now, see here, we've got some modern ships. Maybe they're just blobbing up the reserve fleet to try and make them useful. But again, those are the ones I would just send to sit off the American coast and be irritating. Yes, you are no match for the Ranger. 14-inch guns are going to make a mess of a heavy cruiser. One of the early fast battleship concepts. Now stuff full of modern tech. This one at least has just enough armour to make those partials instead of full bends, which is stopping them from being totally obliterated. Now, one went through. Well, that's 2 out of 200. Okay, next up we have the Zaeren. Defending against a few other ships. Again, should be pretty easy to do. This one. Clean up. There we go. Right, let's go. Good, solid hits there. Just every shell landing. Just chewing these small ships up. Oh, there's torps in the water. Saw the splash, in case you're wondering how I knew. Yeah, like that. You see those kind of random splashes? That's torpedoes going off early. Lovely. Next. Okie dokie. Another convoy to defend. This time just destroyers. Which is fine. Italy. You are going to be a tough problem. Yeah, especially as we're having to deploy an enormous force to take just Sardinia. Which feels a little silly, but that's just how naval invasions are. We can always just keep repeating it. Let the Italians feed ships into us. Or I could send the ships off to Africa instead, like I was originally talking about. I just kind of want to throw in the Italians. Really want them to hurt. And yeah, take in any of their core provinces, which are going to have really high GDP. Very, very important. Go normal on torps. No. No. Smoke and retreat. And over to the Niels. Oh, a torpedo hit. Outstanding. Oh, Haggard. Ramming a sinking ship. Not the best plan in the world. Where are you going, mate? Nowhere. Fast. There we go. Good. Lovely stuff. Oh, tired today. Right. Back to the map. Okay, the Greeks in action with some of their ancient crap. Sorry, Greece. I love you. But you really need to get rid of those Chinese battleships that you've been hanging on to for like 70 years. Terrible. Right. Battleship. Ho! Right. Columbia, you're actually in charge here. I'm just going to put you guys on screen. Because I don't want to babysit you. See, exactly what I was talking about. Like, this is exactly where I would want that ship on AI control. Because I'm never going to pay attention to it. Bonk. Come on. Give me something a bit more solid. Boom. Take that. Ow. What's that? 10.5. Focus on them. Got him. What? That came out of nowhere. Well, didn't come out of nowhere, but it's fine. We sunk the heavy cruiser. Sounded, I went very Matt Berry there. That is now running off. Now, I'll order my DDs to pursue, although they're going 25 knots for some reason. I'm assuming it's to do with this junk that they've acquired. Oh, it's a light cruiser. My mistake. Apologies, 1993. You are indeed a light cruiser with armour. Love to see it. Although 0 superstructure armour, so not quite. But I reckon they're just going to run. So I'll see you on the post-battle results screen. There we go. Light cruiser got away, but that's fine. Right, one more battle to do. Alright, it's the Robert E. Cowger. Along with a couple of bad Greek cast-offs from Germany against an Italian squadron of 4. So could very well be that I lose a ship here. Fortunately, I do have the 50 new destroyers about to come online. They're just about finished commissioning. Should help a bit. We haven't been losing a ton of transports. Or anything. Yeah, Jesus Christ, they're fucking slow. See, again, I'm really like, nah, just AI control those. I'm going to miss that in 1.6. They said they did it for performance reasons, but I've never noticed any performance impact from using this. What do I know? To me, it smacks of, hey, you don't get it on the multiplayer, so you're not getting it on the single player anymore. For consistency and things. Cowger taking a lot of hits to the engines. But has sunk that enemy DD. Very, very good. Oh, The German ships just throwing themselves in. It's fine, Greece. We've got more destroyers. We can sell you. Now, stop it. Very accurate fire coming from this one. Yeah. It's the one we're targeting. Smoke. What armour are they running? Well, they are running armour. Mine are bouncing and theirs aren't. They're running... They're also running cat ballistics. Ow. No. Gonna lose the Cowger here. Pretty sure one more compartment and she's done for. Oh, we're out of AP ammo. That doesn't help. Not the best. But not terrible either. Cowger basically by herself. Right. I'll have to go rename one of the new ones to the Robert E. Cowger. Well, it's the China in action again, but this is going to have to wait for the next episode because I'm tired. But these ships, they're interesting. So we've got the base version, which is probably the scariest. Comes with 18-inch guns. These are the ones that wiped out those heavy cruisers. And then there's a refit, which somehow adds 20,000 tons, and which just has single twin 20-inch gun. I don't know how the AI has done that, because you're supposed to have two main guns, not one. So goodness knows what they've been up to. But these three ships, these are a big threat. They will probably eliminate these light ships, and the China will have to run away. But we might be able to run away and then take out destroyers, light cruisers and such. But these battleships are going to be a bit tough for me to deal with. Anyway, that's going to be it for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.